Welcome back everybody, it's me, the Green Coated Olive, and today we're going to be talking about the true game basics for Marvel Tokon. I made a video earlier talking about the game basics, but I was entirely wrong, because this game is really weird. So now I'll talk about how the game actually works in very, very high detail. But first, let's start off with the character selection, because there's already game basics that are complicated here. So first, you're going to be selecting 4 characters, and first there's the leader. Obviously the leader is who you start as in the match, and then you have to pick your assault, your shooter, and your vertical assists, and so you'll have 3 different assists. By the way, if you swap off the leader to one of the other characters, the leader will take on the property of assist. So let's say your leader is Captain America, and you switch to Storm who's vertical. Cap will now have a vertical assist, just so you know. Leader is who starts the match. Assault assist is there to pressure, extend combos, and counter opponent attacks. Shooter assist is moves that help deal damage from long range, can also stun, and it can also just be, a combo extender. Vertical assist is moves that help you move combat into the air, like Storm. She has a little tornado that knocks the opponent into the air. That's really helpful for obviously moving for air combat. So some characters with better air combat will really need a good vertical assist character to help them with that. And they can obviously still extend combos, and then some vertical assist is just anti-airs. So it looks like some vertical assist will be to knock the opponent into there, and some will be to knock the opponent out of there. If you hold down the assist button, it will switch you to the assist you select. If you switch to either any one of those, then if you just hold it down, you will switch to them. But in Marvel Tokon, it's very interesting because you can use your assists. Like, you can make Storm do her little troll up thing to fly them in the air, and then you can immediately switch to her. So you can basically assist and then combo, and that makes the game just super cool. But also, if you just switched off of a character, it looks like you can immediately make them switch. Because let's say you switch to Miss Marvel from Captain America. Captain America, lingers there for a second, so it looks like you might be able to make him immediately do his assist. That's not directly confirmed, but that does look like what they're going for, and it looks like you can see that sometimes in gameplay, but I don't know exactly, but that does look possible. Anyways, that was all just about the character selection. Moving on to the combat. There are light attacks, medium attacks, heavy attacks, and assist attacks. If you're looking at a controller basics, that will be the 4 main things. Obviously, just the light, medium, heavies, that's in basically every fighting game. You should know that. But then, assist moves. Usually, in some games, assist moves, each character has their own assist. And that's what I thought in the last video, too. But no, every assist is just assigned to the bottom button, or A, or I'm pretty sure X on PlayStation is the bottom button. But I don't really know. So, don't take my word for it. But the bottom button on your main 4 buttons is your assist moves, and basically if you aim the stick forward and do an assist, it does the shooter assist. If you aim it down, it does the vertical assist, and if you aim it back, it does the assault assist. And so yes, all the assists are mapped to one button. There is a quick assemble move, because that's what they're calling these assist moves. They're calling them assembles. There's a quick assemble move, and I don't really know what that means because all of them are on one thing, so it would all be quick. So I don't really know what the quick assemble is, and they haven't really talked about it, so that could be very interesting to see, but I don't even know yet. Then down heavies is used to knock opponents super high into the sky. That's in most games like Mortal Kombat, and I'm pretty sure Invincible versus, just if you crouch and hit heavy, or knock them super high in the sky. But also there's a different kind of skybox in this game, so you can do air combos in it once you hit them into it. Then there is unique moves, which is, as you might hear me say, is unique to each character and do, unique things. Like Cap can ricochet his shield around the map, and Kamala can grab you by extending her arms and, grabbing you. Then there are skills, which is basically just special moves / movement things. So if you like move your stick and press a button, it will do it. There is also quick skills, which is basically the assign button. You can assign one of your buttons to do skills, and then you can just do obviously basic movements to do it. But you do also have motion inputs in case you like doing those more. It looks like there will be 4 skills per character, and so far with the 6 characters that are playable at EVO, we have seen the whole entire moveset revealed, and so each character of those has 4 skills, so that's why I think 4 skills will be for everyone. Then, of course, there are 2 ults. There's a 50 meter ball ult, so it consumes 50, like, whatever it is, just 50 things of the meter. And then there's also another ult, which consumes 100 things from the meter. The meter does total up to 150. You do start the match with just 100, and I'll explain how that works later. But basically, yeah, there's one ult, which is like a more basic thing, like Doctor Doom uses his cool gun from the comics. That's a 50 ult. Wait, no, it's not. Yeah, it is. No, sorry, I'm going crazy. Yeah, that gun is a 50 meter ult, and then his 100 meter ult is the cutscene where he sends all the Doom bots at you. It's all cool, and each character will have them, and it's super cool. Anyways, moving on to the UI. Yes, the UI has so much stuff about it for no reason. So the UI tells us some things. So first, there could either be 3 to 5 rounds. If you steamroll someone and win all the rounds, it could just be 3. But if you win like 3 rounds and lose 2 rounds, then it will obviously be 5 rounds. And obviously you can't do 6 because someone will have to win 3, someone will have to lose 2 / lose 3. So 5 rounds. Yeah, anyways. Next thing, the health bar. There's only one health bar for all 4 characters, and that makes it so you can learn / master only one character and don't have to play / know 4 whole separate characters. That's why this game, they tell you it's very easy to get into because you don't have to learn 4 characters, but it's also like there's so much stuff to learn. It's like, sure, yeah, it's kind of basic, but then everything else makes it so it's not really basic. Now, this is a very complicated part. There are 2 special bars for different stuff. So there's one at the top next to the health bar, that is your assist meter. Every time you use an assist attack, it will take from that. And you can start on only having one of those, and then there are 2 pluses next to it. And I will tell you what that means in a minute. Then at the bottom, there is the super bar, and at first there's only 100 in it, and then 2 pluses that I will tell you about in a minute. This is that minute. So what are those pluses? They are actually just placeholders for more of that resource, so actually more of the meter bar or more of the assist gauge. And the way you get more of that resource is by getting more characters. And that might sound confusing, but it's not. It's kind of simple, but also really complicated at the same time. So you start off with only 2 characters in a 4-person tag game. So you go and click your 4 characters, but you'll start with just the leader and the shooter assist. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I don't know. They said it's like assembling people in a comic book, and that's kind of weird, but sure, whatever you want, man. But anyways, you can unlock the characters by doing stage transitions, wall boulder attacks / hitting an enemy into the stage wall, and by just losing a round. But why does this matter? Well, everything you get... What? Every time you get a new character, it gives you another assist bar and 25 more on the meter bar. So once you have 3 characters, you have 2 assist bars and 125 meter. And once you have 4 characters, you have 3 assist bars and 150 meter. Holy, that is just the basics for this game. And I thought Invincible Versus was complicated, but no, this is just wow. And some other stuff they say in that video, there's like multiple ways to get characters off of you and multiple ways to push characters back. And they all said that was the basic stuff, but that's not even really basic to me. I don't even know that stuff at all. This is basically just everything you need to know, so like when you start the game, you can just move around. And yeah, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, that should be all the basics for mobile Tokon. Hope you liked the video, and hopefully it wasn't too confusing. Now, next time, when you see something from mobile Tokon, it'll either be something got revealed at Evo, and I'm going to be yelling about how cool it is, or I'm going to be making the Fantastic Four for the game, because I think they will be in, and I have some cool ideas for them. So, hopefully you guys will stay tuned for that next, because it will be pretty fantastic. Ha 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 comedy. Bye bye.